Okay, so to start off this hairstyle, you want to lay down your hair as flat as possible so that it blends well with the braid. Her hair is already straightened, so we don't have to use a lot of product. So the product that I am going to be using to lay down her hair a little bit is the Pro Style protein styling gel. I'm going to use this. You can use hairspray, Got2b glue, whatever you know works best for your slick down method. It's really no certain way or type of way to do it. It's just whatever works best for you and how you sleek down your hair. So that's what I'm going to do to her hair right now. I already have it parted down the middle. And then for the edges, I'm gonna be using Edge Wax, this extreme hold, just around the edges to get it a little bit flatter. So now that you have the edges and everything laid as best as possible, you want to lay down your hair with any type of headscarf so that you can kind of seal the edges a little bit, even though you will be probably having to go back in after you do your ponytail to fix up the edges. But yeah, it's just to get like a solid foundation. So we're just gonna let that sit for a few minutes and then we're gonna go into adding the ponytail. Okay, so for the hair, the ponytail, we're gonna be using the Freetress braiding hair in the color 1B, and it is in 28 inches. You can get longer, whatever you like, but this is just leftover hair that I had that I'm gonna be using today. And then if you are going to be wanting like the goddess look, you are gonna need some Freetress curly hair. Any type of curly hair that you think will look best on you, just buy it, you know. No particular curly pattern. I don't remember the pattern on this one. It's leftover hair again from a different style that I had. But yeah, this is what we're gonna be using. You do not need a lot of it, literally. This is basically all you need, if that. Okay, so to start the ponytail, you are going to already have a rubber band on it. If not, that's okay. But we are going to be adding another scrunchie to it. So I'm sure you guys have seen this before. You just wrap the scrunchie around and loop it in there, creating another little loop that you can use. It's just better support for the hair, the base. So that's what I like. That's why I like to do it. So in order to attach the hair, I like to put the hair on top of the head, and with these scrunchy part, put it around the base and then loop it around the hair. Hope that makes sense. Okay, and now you have your hair on top of the natural hair. And the reason I do that is because you have to hide the natural hair in it. So if the Kanekalon hair is underneath the natural hair, then the natural hair is gonna peek through more than it would if the Kanekalon hair is above the natural hair. Hope that makes sense. Okay, so now that you have your two sections of hair, fake hair on each side, you are going to spread the natural hair within 3 sections of the braiding hair. And you want to make sure this base part does not move down, or you are going to have a droopy looking braid, and we don't want that. So in order to like help stick it there, keep it there, you can just put a little bobby pin in for a minute until you're done. Is that sticking in? No. Until you're done braiding. So we're gonna, what I like to do is just take a little bit of one side, put it in the middle, and then take a little bit of the other side and put it in the middle. And then from there, separate the natural hair into 3 sections. And then you literally just start to do your normal braid. Yeah. And you want to make sure you're pulling tight so that the natural hair blends in well. And then you guys might not be able to see, but her natural hair is about to end. So I'm just gonna take some of that jam and put it on the ends so that it can blend better. And then you just continue to braid until you get to about, see, her hair is right here. So you're gonna add some more jam to her ends. And so once you get to about right here, this is about, I guess you would say this is halfway through, I'm going to add the curly hair to it. So you want to add it on the outermost pieces, not the middle piece. This is going to be hard for me to explain because I'm not a professional, but you're just going to add it underneath the 3 pieces, not the middle piece, just the outside pieces. And then continue braiding down. And then you can leave, there's 2 ways to do it. I'm gonna show you guys both ways to get the curly pieces out of the hair, out of the braid. You'll simply just pull a piece on either side and just hold it, put your pinky up. Yeah, right there, hold it. Okay. And then just stick that side up so that you're not braiding it with the rest of the hair. And then just continue to braid, braid. So that's one method to do it. You'll just leave it out and then it'll be, you know, hanging off at the end. And then do the same for the other side. You'll just basically switch sides so that you have an even amount of curly hair on both sides. Or you can leave it, you know, if you need to. And then just keep braiding until you get to the end. I'm actually gonna add one more piece of curly hair just because I want hers to be a little bit longer. So I'm gonna add another piece. Again, you just put it underneath the braid. I hope this is making sense, y'all. And then connect it to the outer most pieces, not the middle piece. And then keep braiding. Okay, so I'm gonna end it right here and just let it hang loose at the bottom. And then as you can see, these two pieces are hanging down, but you want it to be a little more goddessy. So we're gonna add some more curly pieces. And this is the fun part because you get to use your crochet device, thingamajigger, and literally crochet the curly pieces into the hair. This is the fun part. This is like the easiest way to do it if you are not you know, a pro at doing this like myself on yourself. It's easier to just crochet it in and just have the pieces hang loose. So you're gonna have a little piece like this, and you're just gonna add the crocheted pieces into any area that you think it looks best in. Don't know how to crochet, you just keep the clamp closed and slide it into the hair, and then add the piece to the open clamp. Close the clamp back and then slide it through. And then with that loop that you just made, you're gonna loop the hair around into like a knot so that it looks like that. And you want to do small pieces so that it doesn't look wild. And I like to like pull the hair apart so that it looks more like, you know, like a messy goddess braid and not so neat. So there. That's how you crochet it in. I'm gonna do probably one more piece right here. I'll let you guys see. And now to hide the base. Okay, and to hide the base, you're just gonna take any extra hair that you have. You can use the curly hair, you can use the straight hair. And you are just gonna wrap it around the base. Like so. Okay, so now you can go ahead and dip your hair into hot boiling water so that it is not stiff. Super cute, super easy. And again, this is my first time doing it on anybody else. My first time was doing it on myself, second time on my sister, and it's super easy. So yeah, I hope this tutorial helped you guys out on how to, you know, achieve this goddess long jumbo braid on yourself at home, free of cost. You don't have to pay anybody but yourself to do it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.